tampering. They're still performing witness tampering and hacking my email and blocking me from using my email. They blocked me out. I had 2 emails working. One of them they kicked me out of. Second one, they're still blocking. When I click the email to add to the send messages, it just says loading and keeps going to white or just keeps saying loading. So these guys are performing big time witness tampering involving RICO, terrorism, economic espionage, organized crime, and more. Attempts of murder, conspiracy to murder, and trying to block my conduits of communication to get my message out in order to aid them in terrorist agendas, murder, harm, theft, and more. So be wary. I have no clue who these people are. What is this game of bullshit these people are playing? I'm on my email. I'm Gianni, Alexander Surya Giant, mole in the right hand, penguin duck birthmark. I'm the one. I'm trying to send my emails right now. So what else are these terrorists pulling? Who's impersonating me in some game? My hands are right here. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. The words coming out of my mouth right now. White letters, black background. So what else are these terrorists pulling? As usual. Ugh. What else are they pulling? Still loading. Still loading. More evidence of witness tampering. I mean, everyday witness tampering. How are they not in prison? What the fuck is going on in America? Look at this loading. And it ain't a problem with my computer. It's literally 12 to 17 hours a day worth of witness tampering involving IP theft, data theft, economic espionage, terrorism, organized crime. They're after my battery ideas, my wire ideas, my bariatric procedure ideas. They're after my endoscope ideas. They're after my induction energy ideas. They're after my controlled activation ideas. Let's wake up here. Who's falling for these guys' bullshit? See, now it goes white. Who's not getting that I'm under a terrorist attack and threat, and why aren't these guys in prison? Oh my God. Who is ignoring this terrorist attack and these criminals holding me hostage? This is evidence. Look at the email. Look at the email. I mean, is there something going on in America that people aren't getting? This is repeated threat and attack for my ideas, my intellectual property, for 5 years and 8 months. Why is this being ignored? Yeah, I got proof of my ideas. I got original files and everything. They're after my data. They're stealing data. Some of these people are trying to lure me places so they can kill me and steal this device in my brain and other devices. That's another piece of this. So why aren't these people in prison, and why is this being ignored, and what the hell is going on in America? Who has more than criminal negligence not arresting these terrorists and criminals and these cyber terrorists and others? Are they crazy? Look at this. It should be obvious. The only one, and who's letting these guys run frame bets? This is a RICO. Who's ignoring a RICO? RICOs endanger humanity. They endanger the globe. They finance terrorism. They finance illegal weapons manufacturing and distribution. They finance highly illegal, unethical, inhumane human experimentation. RICO is a threat to humanity. Why aren't these people involved in RICO in prison? Why aren't these people involved in economic espionage not in prison? Why are these people involved in terrorism and cyber terrorism not in prison? What is going on in the world around us, and who is ignoring crimes so severe Gandhi would kill so many? Crimes that endanger the safety of humanity. Why would these be ignored? What is this nonsense? Why would someone ignore this? I would say the people ignoring are probably stealing from me too, and probably endangering humanity as well, is my theory. Let's ponder it. Ponder it. Who would ignore threats to humanity unless they're threats to humanity themselves? Who would ignore economic espionage unless they're involved with economic espionage themselves? Who would ignore RICO, a crime that threatens a nation and threatens the globe, unless they're involved in the RICO themselves? Who would ignore New Age mind slavery unless they're involved in New Age mind slavery themselves? Who would ignore breaches of Nuremberg Code and large-scale witness tampering and terrorism unless they're involved with large-scale witness tampering and terrorism themselves? Let's ponder this, because this is mind-boggling. So whoever's reporting to leaders and higher ups probably lying to you because they're involved in terrorism. They're involved in RICO. They're involved in IP theft, data theft, economic espionage. Let's wake up. Guys, there's no reason these crimes should be ignored. I mean, these are severe crimes that threaten the globe, threaten humanity. Illegal weapons manufacturing and distribution threatens the globe, threatens humanity. Who would ignore that? Gamma radiation satellites and WMDs in space threaten humanity. Who would ignore that? Implantation weapons, which open the door for financial crimes, espionage, economic espionage, and more, threaten humanity. Who would ignore that? Only people involved. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. Large sums of money falling into terrorist hands. Who would ignore that? Probably people who helped that occur. Let's wake up. White again. Still can't send an email.